Yes, people, what is going on? What is happening, man? What is happening? We had to do it. We had to do it a day earlier as well, because what took place in Las Vegas was an absolute embarrassment, shambolic behavior. Of course, I'm joined with my co-host Mahad from the Pit Stop Fracker. I tell you what, it was a fracker on the weekend. How you feeling, bro? How you doing?
I will never recover.
You will never recover.
I'll never recover.
Guys, that's where we are at right at this moment in time. What are we calling this? A therapy session?
There's no therapy for this.
There's no therapy for this.
No.
But then what about for the listeners? For those that are watching in, those that are listening in, you know what I mean? It's probably been the most
you gotta be the therapist. It ain't gonna be me.
Oh,
I have nothing positive to say. It's absolutely embarrassing.
Guys. Okay, let's hear how you started this, because I can't even put the headline for this week because I think we know what that is, right? But talk me through the events of how you found out about everything. Did you watch the race live? Did you know what I mean? Or did you wake up a little bit later? Talk to me, man. Well, how did you and everyone in the chat as well? I want to know your experience. We need to heal together. Tell me how you watched this race and how you found out about things afterwards. Talk to me, Mahad.
I didn't want to watch the race live. I just thought, okay, this is too much. I think I got in quite late. I got in about midnight, and I was like, I ain't staying up till 4 a.m. to try to watch this race. So I thought, okay, let me go to sleep, and then hopefully when I wake up, then I could just ignore my phone or anything like that, and just watch the race. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But I woke up and I had a lot of messages, and I was like, right. And then I thought, okay, let me avoid the messages. Yeah. Then I glanced my eyes and I saw on the McLaren notification, McLaren app, and it's like, oh yeah, P2, P4. I was like, oh yeah, that's all right, that's decent. It's not that bad. I'll go watch the race. Then when I was just getting ready, you know what I mean? Okay, let me just turn this on I get another notification. It was the F1 notification.
Yeah.
And it was the DSQ. This is before I even switched on the TV. This is when I switched on the TV. I'm about to start it. I get the Formula 1 app notification of a DSQ. Man. And I was like, I want to really watch this right now. So I had to take like a step back, and I was like, go online, let me just see what's going on, what happened, what was the reason. Then I watched the race. And obviously, I think watching the race with that knowledge in hand is a completely different experience to watching the race and then
I bet.
And then at the disqualification. Well, how about you? What was your experience?
So I didn't firm the 4 a.m. However, I was up at about 6 to watch it. So I think like by the time the race had finished, I then went on, and I didn't have any notifications. I can put my phone away. I can put it in another room for like watch the race. Genuinely watch the race. I'm thinking, calm. I've watched the race. I've seen us finish P2, P4, because obviously Antonelli has this 5-second or whatever it is penalty. Yeah. I'm thinking, do you know what? For Las Vegas, in fact, I was very optimistic because it was very much like, I think I said on the stream last time that this season, the circuits we don't seem to do well, we've done really well this year. Yeah. And I thought, you know what, Vegas might not be that crazy. It might not be that crazy to predict. And I think, I don't know if I was laughed at as such, but I think it was very much like, come on, bro. Like, this is Vegas. Yeah. It's not going to happen. And I guess because you're thinking about Baku, you're thinking about those other street circuits that are very much similar where we didn't do too great in. But then, so obviously I saw that, watched that. And so my time, it finished at about maybe 7:30, 7:45.
Yeah.
I get on the thing. It's before work. So guys, I work at Arsenal. So North London Derby, I was ready to rock and roll. But before that, I thought I'll make a video quickly and do Las Vegas Grand Prix, blah, blah, blah. And then as I finished the video, I'm thinking, cool, I'll save it. I'll edit it on the way to work.
Yeah.
I go on, I'm trying to think, I can't remember what I was doing. I think I just went on YouTube and I see Bear Man live. I see
Still
Cameron.
Live.
Well, I see Cameron live. I see who else did I see? I think I saw P1, Matt and Tommy, them guys. I see them live. I see a couple people live. McLaren under investigation. I said, well, what's going on here? Didn't think nothing. Went onto the app, the F1 app. And it's like, yeah, they've been called into the stewards room. Oh, that was it. I was trying to get Ted Kravitz's notebook because I thought I'd just watch that as I kind of get up. And his thing is a headline of like McLaren under investigation. I'm thinking, for what? Then I go on Twitter, I go everywhere, and I see double plankware. I said, oh, we are done. Because you're not going to go in an investigation for plankware and it be nothing. Like, or it wouldn't, this story, because it dragged, didn't it? The news dragged. And I think, I don't know, I can't remember what time in real time we found out that they got disqualified, whether it was like 9 a.m. or maybe
it was when I was about to watch the race. It was quite late. And I was like, why am I getting F1 notifications way after the race finished? The race finished like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, so now I'm in the stadium.
That's how long it took them to do the decision, basically.
Yeah, so I'm there thinking, contemplating, do I edit and post? Or do I wait till the end and have to redo the video? I was fuming. I was like, oh, this is long. I get to the stadium, guys. I'm there working. Bear in mind, kickoff's not till 4:30 p.m. So I'm already in the stadium. And then I see, bruv, Sky Sports, bang, you get black and yellow, bruv. McLaren disqualified from the thing. I said, you are kidding me. Shout out to Cameron, bruv. I had him on my phone live. Yeah. And like he's breaking down the news, bruv. He's waiting for that Chris Medlin update. And I'm thinking, no.
He was loving it.
I was there like, you can't be serious. Yeah, of course he was loving it.
I woke up to Cam WhatsApp, so I knew what time it was. I was like, why is Cam WhatsApp? I knew
this guy is ready to see Max collect, man. That's what he wants to see. But, I'm watching this thinking, no. Like, what do you mean there's too much wear? So obviously my head's hot. I'm just hot throughout the whole morning getting into work. And then, work was work. But yeah, like, it was just like, everybody that knows me as a McLaren fan, they know I'm a Formula One fan. They were like, Pete. And I'm like, don't talk to me. I'm like, don't talk to me. We'll talk tomorrow. Today's not that day. I was like, today is not that day. Let's wait until I let's finish the North London Derby. We can have a conversation. Because today is not that day. Oh, man. My head was hot. And I just started to think, like, who am I blaming? Who do I start blaming here? What way do we go?
Obviously, I don't think if we talk about the blame game, obviously it's the team's fault. Whoever decided the decision to say, "Oh, okay, we're gonna," whoever's responsible for the right hack, and getting that car ready for qualifying and the race. Clearly, the car was set up like that for quali. You know what I'm saying? So, did they see something after quali? Obviously, I don't think you're actually going to get a good read on the plankware because of how wet it was and it's raining. They wouldn't know. Maybe they would have known if it was a dry session, and they realized, this is a risk now. Okay, but then it's weird because it's like, what do you do then? Do you just put both cars in park firmly before you start the race? Take a guy off pole just to make sure that you're legal? Yeah. That's just run the risk and be like, oh, okay, let's manage this within race. And the worst thing is they did neither. But I don't think they really managed it in race. Because I watched it, because I got all the results, then I watched the race. Yeah. It was so obvious in the race, bro.
Is it? When you watch it back?
All the radios make sense. Everything's just obvious.
What did you notice? What did you notice?
I was like, what kind of radios is this? Why is he asking if you should overtake Russell or not? When is this conversation? If I should go, he said, "Yeah, whatever we could do." That's what he's basically saying. Yeah. Norris was basically panicking, and then from the articles I'm reading, they knew from the reconnaissance like that there's a problem.
Was the fuel thing a cover up? Was that a cover up?
The fuel thing's a cover up. It's a cover up.
So it had nothing to do with plankware. It was to do with fuel.
Plankware from the jump.
Flipping hell.
So they were trying to manage it and be like, okay, we need to make sure that we, about the plankware. And Lando was aware of it. I would assume that even the race start, Lando was thinking about it, like, I need clean air. That's why I have to do this to Max right now.
Man, like, people are putting in the chat.
Everything adds up now. Like, I'm just getting the, when you get the dots, the detectives, and they've got the book. This, all these radios make sense, bro. Colombo, I was like, this all makes sense now. Yeah. And then Will Joseph saying, do more. He ain't saying do more, go faster. He said do more. He's playing do more about the plankware. That's what you're basically saying.
Because even on commentary,
the worst thing is about it, this shouldn't ever be on the drivers. It shouldn't be on Lando and Oscar to manage that situation. They're just doing their best they can to make sure they look at after the race when Lando finished, pulled up to P2 and then podium and the car, all these body language. He knew he was getting disqualified.
Do you think?
He knew.
Yeah.
Or is marginal. He's just like he's on the podium like this. It's not because he didn't win.
That's a good shout, man. That's a good shout. Because you can't be disappointed about P2 in Vegas, mate. But
he would have been. He should have been ecstatic about it. Obviously, every driver wants to win, and it's not. He's losing points to Max, but then he's buffered his margin even more in terms of the championship. But it just everything was just all these radios just like,
and obviously,
and for me personally, I think personally. I don't. This is where I don't have the technical expertise to speak on this. Do you tell him to when he's in P3 and he's behind Russell? Do you just tell him to slow down, just like the rest of the race? Because if we're looking at the margins of how much you got disqualified by Lando and how much Oscar got disqualified, this is so tiny, bro. This is so tiny. So if they just actually managed the whole race, would they have maybe just beaten that by like the smallest of margins so they're legal? And taking a home a P3 or P4 or whatever, or even any points whatsoever, if they just drove the race with that in mind the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know. That I think, and then look, because I don't know personally about the technical side of things, dirty air, clean air, what's better for plank? I don't really know, right? Yeah. Was it the best bet to get past George and then just slow it down? Don't try to chase Max. Why was the objective to chase Max? If you know you got this plank situation going on.
But that's the thing. What you saying? They knew that from quali, or are you saying that they knew it
from when the laps, the reconnaissance lap, when they went to the grid spots?
Well, they just knew that the plank was going to be worn.
That is going to be marginal,
man.
And it was very, very, very marginal.
Yeah, I mean, when you see some of the figures, you know,
it's to me personally.
Adam says even that they asked about DRS.
He's asking if he could even use DRS.
Yeah.
So that was clearly Lando.
Something was up.
Obviously, I need to. Something was up with these guys, isn't it? Oscar was in a situation where he was stuck behind a car. He couldn't really do anything about it.
Man.
So he was already finished. But maybe we should have just sacrificed it and said both of you guys just go slow, man. Just make sure we just get points.
Can you imagine?
But I don't even know. Because I don't have the technical expertise of what other options there were. Maybe they blanked it. I just don't know, man. Like, honestly, like, he could have easily settled for a P3. He could have easily settled for, like, a P5 or P6. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But even then, imagine it's still illegal. When they on the last couple of laps with Lando, look how slow he was going. Look at all the sparks of Oscar and Lando's car. Lando after the race, the in lap, do you know how much sparks were coming off his car? Do you know how much sparks were coming off Oscar's car in the race?
What, even on the in lap?
That when after the race is done.
Yeah. Well, they were still sparking, even though you're not even going full throttle. They're sparking
off. Yes, they're sparking off.
So Oscar's one was more blatant because of like, you know, we saw him overtake and the sparks were just going off, and it was like no other car was really sparking like that. Lando's lap times towards those last 3 or 4 laps, the blood pressure, the heart rate I was going through, I was like, what the hell's going on here? Why is he dropping off like a stone? And if it is this fuel thing, I'm thinking, yo, this is crazy, guys. How are we in this situation with fuel? And then obviously maybe fuel has nothing to do, as you're saying, that it was a cover-up. It has nothing to do with this entire situation. So how are we here? What are we doing?
Someone said in the chat if you stay in DRS, the ground effect is less. So then obviously the plank wheel might be better. So then you should have just stayed behind George and just chilled out.
Shout out to Nom. What?
But then it didn't really work because Oscar was in DRS for how long behind Kimi? So maybe there was no saving the situation. Maybe the only situation to save was to go park further, change the car. But then everybody would be like, "Why did the hell are both the car? Why is the car on pole?" Start from the
pit lane.
Pit lane.
Yeah. No, it weren't. I don't think it was worth doing that. I don't think it was worth changing everything.
Yeah, but then you disqualify is basically the same thing. You might as well be lost.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, well, yeah.
At least you got an opportunity to get back in the points.
Because of how fine the margin was, I guess they.
Kimi went from where he was.
Yeah.
To the points.
To the podium.
To a podium.
The guy went from 17 to podium.
So So now it's all about decisions before that. Obviously, teams can make mistakes. Drivers make mistakes. We make allowances for that. Oscar will make a mistake. Lando will make a mistake.
Yeah.
The team makes mistakes in terms of strategy and whatever. On the technical side, maybe they just made a miscalculation with the things. Obviously, but the worst thing about this is it's the last 3 races. This is crucial times. You know what I'm saying?
Crucial time. Like what
if that happened in like Suzuka or something, we'll deal with that. If we got disqualified from Suzuka and just we'll move forward from it. It might be obviously it'll be disappointing, but it's just where it's happened and how it's happened. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe that Max.
I can't believe it. I'm still frazzled by it.
I think more so. I think I'm more just bamboozled by the whole fact that Max Verstappen is P2 in the championship. Same points as Oscar, you know, and there's 2 races to go plus a sprint where Max can genuinely win all 3 races. And that wouldn't be a surprise to anybody, right? Because of the form he's in, what he's done, what Red Bull have done since the turn of the summer break. Like it's not beyond the realms of possibility. So it's a case of, well, where do our boys finish? Oscar's sinking like a stone because even though we had the race and got disqualified, we still had a race. And in that race where we saw everything in its fullness, in terms of all the laps were finished, we saw the quali, we saw the pace of Oscar Piastri, or lack thereof. We saw what Lando Norris really had a great weekend, in all honesty. Started on pole, finished P2. That would have been a great weekend.
On paper, that's the great weekend.
It's a great weekend.
Basically sewing up the town.
You know? But at the same time, I'm looking at Oscar and I'm like, oh my God, Oscar. Like at some point, on one hand, I'm thinking, is it a luck thing? Is he not getting the rub of the green, this, that, and the other? I'm trying to think of excuses for him. But then at the same time, he's just not in form. Even if he
did well, he would have been disqualified.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. But give me well. Give me well first. Let me have the heartache.
This is the problem. I find this is going to be the weirdest stream we've ever done on the show. No matter what Oscar's done and what Lando's done this week, it doesn't matter because they would have been disqualified anyway, which is sad.
It's utter madness.
This setup they had was in qualifying. We got pole in qualifying. Obviously, there was no plank issues in there because it was raining.
Because let's talk about
it. The car within them parameters is legal. But over race distance, it was not legal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect that. I woke up to pole and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
But I was gonna say, let's talk about that. How the hell did we get pole in Vegas, guys?
Inter's merchant, man. We told you about Lando and Inter's.
Inter's merchant.
He's an Inter's merchant, man. We said the specific scenario. I said if it's chucking it down with rain and it's full wets, he's not the quickest guy. If it's rain, if it stopped raining and the track is dry and he's on Inter's and he's got it in the right heat window, he's gonna put it on pole. He's gonna slap the grid.
Man.
Even with the mistake at the end, which was absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, he had the mistake as well. Yeah, I was gobsmacked still but then you know what? It was a weird quali because I'm seeing the racing bulls pulling up a fight. I'm seeing Stroll. If Stroll didn't friggin' get onto those Inters early doors instead of the, if he didn't go, did he go Inters or did he go medium or hard? What was it he did? Everybody was in quali in Q2. Stroll, everybody was on one set of tires.
He went on Inters. He went on
Inters early doors, and Stroll was looking to be up there. By the way, up there when it came to.
I'm glad he wasn't because he was going to knock out Oscar if he put a lap in.
Well, I mean, it was Bortoletto who did the dive bomb, which is astonishing how he didn't get punished in the race. I'm gobsmacked with that.
No, he's got a grip on it in next race now.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the race, I didn't find that out in the race.
Oh yeah. They do all that stuff after.
Fair enough. Because I guess because he DNF, they were like, "Oh, we'll deal with him later." Fine. Who did I see do the same situation with like Piastri? Was it Lawson?
Lawson tried to assassinate one of our drivers once again.
Lawson went and dealt with one of our guys, and yet got nothing. Yet Oscar in Sao Paulo got what he got. I thought this is a joke.
That's far worse than what Oscar did.
Far worse. Lando is brilliant on Inters. Yeah. We saw it. We literally saw it. Every positive comment that's coming up is going to be just led with this.
He was all for nothing. He was brilliant on inches in the last time he was in those situations. What was it? China Sprint 2024. Slapped it on pole by nearly a second or over a second, whatever. Then the next race ended up 8th after the first corner, whatever it was, or 6th. That was so stupid, man. But anyways,
let me get through this.
I'm not a particularly very positive person today.
Not today.
You're gonna have to be the positive guy, man.
I mean, I'll try. Here's the thing in it. I think because I was fuming from 10 o'clock yesterday morning, like it's over 24 hours. Do you know them ones? Like it's and thankfully, football is another sport I watch where I could drink in Arsenal battering Tottenham. Like I can deal with that. But every time I thought about tonight's stream, I did fall into a deep sense of like just sadness, thinking, do we have to do the stream today? Do we have to do the stream this week? Do you know what I mean? Like, can I just wait till Qatar?
No, because we're here, rain or shine. We've had some dark days.
We've had some dark days on this channel. We've had some dark days. You've cut your mic's cut out again. I don't know what's happened there.
Oh God. We're here for the good times and the bad times.
We're here for the good and the bad. Let's get through these comments. Like you guys are here for the good and the bad, man. Adam says, evening, gents. Didn't say good evening because it's not. Embarrassing to have disqualifications. Knew the pace was too good to be true. Now championship is wide open. Yeah, it's what are we doing, man? Why is Max here, bro? Why is he here? Andreas,
it's like a bad smell, man.
Huh?
It's like a bad smell, man.
It's like a bad smell indeed, man. Andrea, what's going on? I'm noticing today's StreamYard, it's got like people with ats as opposed to their names. But anyway, I'm guessing some of you guys' names anyway. Andrea, obviously, I recognize the pictures as well. Hey, you all. I'm not sure I have words for what happened yesterday. From happy to devastated very fast. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw John Bauer's document. We are the new Ferrari. Oh, that's a stinker, that is. That smells.
I thought we were very technically conservative in that sense.
In that sphere.
I would never, like even last week, last week or the week before in Brazil, like tire wear wasn't looking good in the sprint race. They raised the car floor.
Yeah,
they raised the floor because they were like, "Nah, we're not doing this in the race." And we lost performance on that, but guess what? We still got some performance.
So are you saying?
I thought we'd be more technically conservative. I thought that's what we're about. We're not driving on the margins. Why were we so desperate to get a result in Vegas?
Oh, you cut out. You just cut out then.
We don't need to. We got margin.
Why are we so desperate? We don't need to. We got margin. Yeah, I don't know, man. Steph, shout out to you, man. Hey, gents, missed the last few streams, but I definitely wasn't going to miss tonight. I feel shameful to be a McLaren fan after the double disqualification. Honestly, what on earth are we doing? It's a great question, Steph. It's a great question, man. We are like only us, innit? Like there's a title on the line where we've got two people that can eat at this same cherry.
I'm just fixing my mic.
Yeah, do your thing. Well, we've got two people fighting for the same, you know what I mean, the same carrot at the end of this friggin' race or championship. And we're here inviting other drivers to come through and have a slice. It's ridiculous. What we went through this weekend, it's an epic fail. This is a failure on the highest quality. This is, somebody mentioned with a new Ferrari. This is a Ferrari thing. Do you know what I mean? We don't do this. It's not what we get up to. How are we at this point? And like Mahad says, what are we so desperate about getting strong, solid points against in Las Vegas when we've got Qatar to fall back on as well as Abu Dhabi? It's a great point, Stefan. It's a great point. Federico, what's going on? Hi, everyone. I'm at a loss for words. How could we make such a stupid mistake? I think everybody's in the same vibe, man. It's just how everyone's speechless. Hello, guys. I'm emotionally drained after that. Literally couldn't sleep Sunday morning. Yeah, I don't know how some of you went to sleep. Shout out to my man's name, Steflo. Yes. I'm seeing Hover 531. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I went to sleep with us on the podium and woke up to a nightmare. That's the worst bit is watching that race, holding it. Obviously, you're from the States, so you know it was your time. What was it, around like 8 o'clock at night? The race probably started in Vegas time. Literally draw on the floor when I woke up and saw the tweets. Yeah, I was just like, oh come on, like we can't. Surely this can't happen. Sarah, what's going on? Hope you're good. Can't believe I had to sit refreshing my phone from 7 a.m. It's true. From 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I was the same, mate. Whenever I could get signal on the train, I'm there refreshing, like what is going on, listening to the live streams. After staying up for a 4 a.m. race. So you stayed up. So you did the whole night, and you have to get that sleep early. You got to get that beauty sleep at 9 or 10 or something like that. Then you can wake up for 4. That is intense. That is intense to stay up and then get disqualified after you thought we were on the podium as well as a P4, which would have been so solid right now, man. Adam, I was feeling good with the result, but with the fuel at the end, I was kind of worried and then got frustrated at about 11 a.m. Yeah, people's joy getting wiped when I saw the rumblings about, checking Lando's car. Federico, I woke up early to watch the race, finished the race feeling high as a kite, only to crash to earth after I checked social media. Andrea says, of course, I watched quali and race live. Of course you did. Very fast, there were talks about investigations. Then John Bauer's document and hours for waiting for confirmation. Couldn't sleep before it. That's tough, man. Shout out to Jack Grealish.
This saying, last message. Oh my lord.
Which one? This one here?
The most recent one.
Oh, let's have a look.
Z, why have you done this?
Let me scroll down. There's so many of you chatting here on the chat. Big up yourselves. There's disqualified Real McLaren's point scoring streak. Oh, all right. We need a moment of silence, man. We need a moment of silence, man. That sent me over. That sent me over. What are we doing? That has sent me over. How did I forget about that streak?
Oh my god, man. Let me see when it ended. Let me check the F1 stats, man. Did we even break our own records? I feel sick, man. All that hard work for nothing. I'm sure it's not for nothing, obviously, but fuck.
What do you mean since Austria 23? Nah, Z, you've sent us. I'm gone. My head's gone. I'm not trying to crash out, but my head's gone. My head's gone. I forgot about that, man. What are you doing?
It ends at 59 races.
59. Yeah,
we only had 5 people. We only had 5 other streaks in F1 history ahead of us. We had Mercedes. We had Mercedes again. McLaren 2010 to 2013. How we didn't even beat our 2010 to 2013 run.
That's crazy, 2010 to 2013, we didn't even beat that run. And 2013 and 12 were harem scarum times as well. I can't do it, man.
Red Bull,
I can't do it, man.
Ferrari, number 1. So we had 59 in a row, and the record was 81 in a row. And the one that was right ahead of us was 62, so we could have got that by the end of the season, man. We would have had the 3rd longest streak of all time, at least.
I pour a juice for that streak, man. You know what I mean? That's to all the homies. That's for all 59 races, man. Sarah says, I thought DSQs were that happened to Ferrari and Mercedes.
We're with them, man. Do you know what it is? Yeah, this stuff doesn't surprise me. If I look at just being a McLaren fan in my life, stuff like this doesn't surprise me. Yeah, but I thought we were done with this era. This would happen in the Rondes era.
Comfortably, yeah. We would have a misdemeanor.
I thought we moved on from that.
We would have a misdemeanor as well. There'll be something.
This would be a 2005 thing to happen. In the 2000s or the 2010s, not now. I thought this was a new era. This is technically this is a very McLaren thing to happen. But
in terms of this would happen gone by. In terms of history gone by, this is very McLaren. It's just in recent years we've become.
In my mind, I was thinking, this is very like a McLaren season. Like we need to tick off all the boxes of stuff happening.
So like
teammate clash. DNF due to technical failure.
Yeah,
that's been ticked off. We used to have a lot of those.
Yeah,
and DSQs.
There we go.
This is a very McLaren season.
I'm only going to put this comment once, and leave it, and no more comments from you, Honcho. But what a time to be back. Haven't been on the stream for a while. Verstappen 5th.
Why you been? He ain't been here in a while. For what reason?
Yeah, you wonder why. Yeah,
McLaren winning
when Norris was slapping it up. Yeah.
Okay.
When Norris was slapping it up.
Okay, let me ask you, Peter. What do you think? Obviously, this is a lot of points dropped for both drivers.
Yeah.
Obviously, technically, maybe Oscar would be a little bit more happy because he was good. He was going to be 31 points back from Lando. And now he's
about
24.
30. Yeah.
But then on the flip side of that coin, you're tied on points to Verstappen. So
yeah,
it's like positive, not positive at the same time. For Lando, this is just the L. Like an unmitigated L. There's no redeem because he would have been 42 up. Verstappen's not in the conversation, bro.
Yeah. The biggest loser in this is Norris. Funny enough, he is the biggest loser in this. Oscar,
and you could tell with the post-race interviews that Verstappen and Oscar gave up.
Yeah,
it was done in their mind.
It was done. Yeah, it was done.
And now it isn't.
Like, weirdly though, seeing Verstappen on the podium and he was like way jolly. Like, I don't know if he's just thinking, look, let me just clock.
Did they know that they were gonna get?
I don't know.
He's just driving free. He's always like that. He don't care.
I just thought
care. He would act the same if he still would have disqualified or not. I think he would interview the same.
But he's very nonchalant. Like, I always find Verstappen to be just very nonchalant about anything and everything, right? Where it's like, I'm just here to race. Like, don't talk to me about anything else. But like, he just seemed a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more like he was running bants. Lando Norris swears and he's the first one to react. Like, oh my God, he would never even clock that he swore. He would just be like, why are we talking about this? let's move on. Like those things where he was just he was almost like a man who's, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the term is, but like, yeah, it just felt bizarre. I mean, if you're Piastri in this situation, right? Are you thinking, do you know what? Thank God thank God Lando didn't put any more points on me. Because listen, Qatar has to be Oscar's win, right? Oscar has no choice but to win in Qatar. I'm talking sprint.
That's the same with Max, though.
It's the same with Max. No, but what I'm talking about with Max, yes, Max has to, but we know Max's form right now is pretty good. He's on fire. Your things cut out again. Sorry, go on.
He can't just come out here. Max can't come out here and just finish P3 and stuff.
No, he can't. He can't. But from the position that Max is from, Max is in a position of like, look, he's got the form. He knows he can do it. He just needs to execute. And Max has been executing a lot of recent. Oscar, on the other hand, has to turn a new leaf. Like he's actually got to turn a new chapter and like start again. Like, how many of us have tried to lose weight and we've been on a run, yeah, and then we're done, yeah, and it's like, I'll start again Monday. Oscar, Qatar is Monday. Yeah, you need.
Yeah, but he's in last chance saloon. But we said he's in last chance saloon for the last couple of races and nothing's happened.
But he's been spared. Lando not putting any more points on him. He's been spared. Because at the end of the day, let's have it right. Yeah, Oscar's form is horrific.
Yeah, but Oscar it's nothing about what happens off track. Oscar needs to do something on track. For something.
Yeah, listen, factual.
Verstappen is already doing stuff on track.
Factual.
He can have everything go his way off track with all this DSQs and whatever points and nobody whatever. He needs to go to put.
So you just cut it again. You was on a run there. He was halfway there, and then it just cut.
I give up.
You sound like Oscar.
Listen, if I just leave it on the table without moving,
it might not do anything. But I think here's the thing: if it's a freeway shootout, yeah, you're all on the same points. Oscar, Lando, Verstappen. You've got no confidence in Oscar doing anything purely on his form.
If I go to the bookies right now, I guarantee he's got the least odds.
Honestly, you wonder what people were putting in for Max about 2-3 weeks ago. Or 3 races ago, what were they putting in? What were they putting in terms of the bookies for that?
They don't rate Oscar. Oscar's 16-1. That's outrageous. They said you ain't got hope.
16-1.
That ain't got hope, man.
Guys, you know what 16-1 is? If you put
that's like, do you know 16-1? That's like, I don't know. That's the stupid odds.
It's putting £10 down and getting 160 back.
That's
plus
like saying Gabriel's going to be top goal scorer in Champions League. You're done. Max Verstappen 11-4. Lando Norris odds on 2-7. They basically said it's done.
Shout out to Mahad. Yeah.
I think with these guys, they have to do a lot more. Obviously, maybe I'm sounding like Will Buxton here because I'm saying the most obvious thing in the world. Oscar and Verstappen have to do a lot more than Lando. Lando, he's got a simple task. Do you know what it is? Win the Qatar Grand Prix. If he wins the Qatar Grand Prix, it's done there and then. There is no AD. It's done there and then.
Yeah, I think people have put it in the chat, like just saying, look, it's not over. You know what I mean? 24 points from 42. Wait, 24 points, guys, from 42. Oh, okay. Is that how it's been? Is that what our record is at the minute? It can't be. No, it can't be. Or is that Oscar?
Or is that amount of points that Lando's lost? I don't know.
24.
Give me more. Give
us more context. Give us more context. Yeah, because we were probably talking about something else. But yeah, I think people in the chat were kind of saying like, look, it's not the end of the world. Like, all we need to do is this, that, and the other. Let me just see. Adam says here, Lando just needs to get podiums and he'll be champion.
And guess what? Cool. He's a podium merchant.
Yeah, it might have to be that. Do you know what I mean? It might have to be that. Marduk says, no, he's P3. Oscar has more wins. Okay, sorry, that was about Verstappen and all. What I'm saying basically is the same points. Like, I get it. It's one of them ones. It is what it is. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Lando would have been 42 ahead of Max. That's done.
That's okay.
If the DSQ didn't happen.
Got you. Yeah. I mean, look.
Now it's 24. That's drastic.
Yeah, but Lando needs to outscore them both by 2 points by the end of the weekend.
So it's either Lando wins the race, which is the most simple option.
Yep.
Or somebody else gets involved. Like Merc winning
like a Russell.
George Russell came in at Antonelli 1-2.
That's what we need.
That's a nightmare for Verstappen and Oscar. Less so if Lando finished ahead of them. If we're like in the lower stages of the points, and it's just Lando, Verstappen, Oscar, that's not good for them.
Guys, this is a great.
But I think it's a simple task for Lando. If you're in Lando shoes, if we put ourselves in Lando shoes, Lando just needs to do what he did in Brazil.
Yeah, factual. No, factual.
Because literally in Brazil, nobody's touching him. He's gone.
At what point, guys? By the way, smash a like on the video, like as Cherub Brock. Who's Cherub Brock? 5.
We don't know because they changed YouTube. I hate you.
Why have
we know their names usually, and now we've got Axe.
Yeah, why we got Axe? And it's temperamental, because sometimes it will be this and then it will just change back.
Let me see if I can change the settings. I don't know.
I wonder if this is Che, but I don't think it is. But anyway,
is it Che?
I don't know. Normally it's like a purple C though. I don't know. Let's see. Norm says Mercedes may be a problem in Qatar and keep us off the podium. Listen, Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris.
Do your job. The thing is, I think the only acceptable response from the team to what happened in this race is to go out there and do 1-2. This is the only acceptable response.
By the way, there's a sprint, bro. I need 2 1-2s. 2
1-2s. We got a 1-2 last year in the sprint.
Yeah, and then fumbled it, no?
In the race. But
yeah,
the only acceptable thing is 1-2.
Mind you,
I think they'll go. Their debrief and their conversations after that is we just need to go do our job in Qatar.
Yeah. As Drea says here, Lando needs a Qatar redemption weekend. He is very fast there, but has always had bad luck there. Always. So this is the time. This time it's his time. Hopefully.
Oh, do you remember in 2021 when he got punctured?
Yes.
Because the tires popped.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was stupid as well, man.
This is Rosa, right? Shout out to you.
Yeah, Rosa.
That's a sick act. But Lando will be there. The uncertainty is things outside his control, like a DNF in Austin, retirement in Zandvoort. No, but you know what, Mahad, yeah? I've watched this sport for, let's say, 25 years. More than that. Maybe 25, nearly 30 years. Why why am I still why does Formula One still throw this at me? You know, like in Mario Kart, and they throw a banana skin out there. Like, why does this happen?
This is the life of a McLaren fan, bro.
Oh man, but come on, man. I'm not in my
I've
30s.
seen my team get thrown out of the constructors.
I'm not in my I'm not in my 30s still going.
We had so much constructors, but we got thrown out. And then we lost the title.
Uma, should have known that. Uma, shout out to you. No, like what, bro? Like, I get it. It's the life of a McLaren fan. Bro, we're in our 30s, bro. We're married men going through the same things. Going through the same things before we were 10 years old.
It's the same cycle.
Before we were 10.
This last comment by Nom is will that benefit Orlando? Just one qualifying lap on the line. Because it's mandatory 2-stop.
What's mandatory 2-stop?
Qatar.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's what they made it. They're worried about the tires. They're worried about the tires, which is also another scary thing. Because what if tires start blowing up?
Can we leave this with the MotoGP crew?
Why can't Max's tire blow out, man?
For real?
Why don't his engine die, man? What's going on? Why has it never happened?
And can he have a Yuki Tsunoda, please?
Did all this bad luck happen between 2017 to 2021?
Yeah.
Why does nothing ever happen?
Oh, mate. On a real,
even at the beginning of the regs in 2022, like
Leclerc was gone. Leclerc was gone.
Bahrain, Australia, this car was falling apart. What's going on?
Car was cooked. I don't know, man. No, it takes away one of the biggest strengths is tire saving. Maybe he can save his tires, so he's the last one for his tires not to blow up. The tires are not allowed more than 25 laps. That's how scared they are, bro. Remember last year, Lewis Hamilton's tire blew up, Sainz's tire blew up. Yeah. Leave it to MotoGP and them, man. Listen, all nations are allowed. Listen, all nations are allowed a Formula One circuit. Listen, I'm no discrimination.
Do you know what would be perfect?
Go on.
They cancel the race.
Because then that's it, isn't it?
It's too dangerous. They go through the practice. This is too dangerous, guys. This is too dangerous, guys.
What's the gap?
Tires are blowing up in practice. We've got to cancel this race. I'll be like, thank God. Listen. But then what? So what? Norris just needs what? Like just basically, it's just AD. Just needs 2 points in AD. He just needs 2 points in AD, and he's done. Yeah. I can't, man. I can't. Steph says I don't want another 2007 scenario. No, listen. On a real, like we have to strongly consider moving sport. Brother, who's there? Who's there? No, wait there, guys. You're alive, there, guys. This is phenomenal scenes right here, bro. Who's there? Where the hell have you been, bruv? Where have you been? You better be doing like mission work. I agree. What the fuck was that? Anyway, sorry guys, it's been a while. I had to disconnect from Formula One for a bit and enjoy it from a casual distance. But I'm returning to this stream just to say, what the F was that? Oh, who's there, man? It was just a flashback to the old school, man. Being an old school McLaren fan, man. No, but who's there, bro? Yeah, you're. This is a traumatic tweet from you, a post from you, because when I think of Uzair, right? Uzair was with us in the trenches, man. He was with us in the trenches, bro. He's been on my channel for time. Like, he's in the trenches. Why have you shown up after a time like this? Like, this is yo. Shout out to you, bro. It's good to see that you're still there, man. You're still there, alive and well. Piastri 81-1. I think McLaren will not take any risks and ride the car too high. I doubt we'll have the pace. No, swear down. Listen, if that happens, they then go the opposite way. And then we're there struggling, sitting behind, breathing heavy behind freaking Isak Hadjar. Nah, we're gonna have questions. No, Mahad, yeah? On a real. Scale of 1 to 10 in the chat as well. Max Verstappen winning this championship. Why do we not have to set up our car now? Why do we have to ride it high? What's going on? Right? Yeah, what's changed there, by the way? Because someone explain. I swear this year we've won races with the car riding high, and we were still quick. I thought so. We didn't need to put it on the ground. The car's still fast. What is out of 10? But I feel like Qatar, you got to put it on the ground because it's high speed quarters.
It is very high speed. Yeah, it's very. There's nothing sharp there, is there?
I don't know, man. Just do something, man.
I had out of 10.
Pay somebody.
I had out of 10. Yeah, for real. Out of 10, what is the likelihood of Max Verstappen winning the championship? Out of 10.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
2.
You think it's 2 out of 10? That's really
low. You know this season, yeah. I don't think people have noticed, yeah. This season, yeah. Whenever they gas something up, yeah, the opposite happens.
But you doing a 2 out of 10.
After Kota, what were they saying? This is a title fight between Piastri and Verstappen. No, Verstappen. Lando were in the conversation.
Of course, yes, Kota, yes.
And they were like, oh, yeah, Verstappen can come back. This is after Kota, right? The complete opposite thing happened. And another driver just dominated.
Said, hello, excuse you. Allow me to
every single time they tried to gas something up, I've taken note throughout the whole season. After Zandvoort, oh yeah, Piastri's going to run away with it. The complete opposite happened.
Yeah, I agree.
Verstappen came out of nowhere.
You're bang on.
Every single time they say it, it's an issue, bro. The opposite happens. So, I don't know, man.
What do you think about Klaas is saying? Shout out to Hans. Insider talk about potential plankwear issue in Brazil.
Probably is.
What does that mean?
They were riding the car too long. And then the tire wear was absolutely disgusting on Lando's car. Why do you think he was breathing like a dog with Kimi?
With Kimi, yeah. Yeah, for real.
If plank wear's an issue, If we're going to end up just not being competitive at all for the remainder of the season, that's something they've got to deal with. No,
true. Uzair said, I just had to, in terms of like stepping away, being away from F1. Real life happened. Wanted to take some time away from arguing over F1 24/7. Just wanted to come back and say how the McLaren not won the Drivers' Championship already. It's a good point, man.
It would have been done this weekend if we didn't have an illegal vehicle.
Yeah.
The plank wear was marginal as well, man. That's marginal. But Ferrari had more plank wear in China than we did in Vegas.
Yeah. Let's see.
And it's still like less than a hair.
I agree with Mahad. Lando has a 24-point lead. He just needs to continue driving the way he's been driving since the summer. And that should be him.
If he continues to drive the way he drives, this should be a walk in the park.
You know what?
Because at the end of the day, he's the only one in this scenario who does not need to win.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true. But the thing is, it's so intense though. Like if I can't see Lando like conservatively finishing third.
I think in Qatar he will try his best to win, because if he wins, it's done. We don't need to have this. Oh, AD title decider. We don't need to do any of that. It'd be so F1 Liberty Media. They'll be livid. There will be no showdown at the end of the season for themselves.
What do you think?
He can put an end to it.
What do we think about where McLaren go from here in terms of favoring driver, in terms of what's the strategy? Where do we go moving forward? Like Qatar first. Do McLaren just say, look, it's time to throw an egg in one basket, bro? Is it time?
I don't think it's going to be the case.
So they're going to run the risk of Max getting really.
I just don't think it's going to come up. Either maybe Oscar's winning.
You think Oscar's
Max is nowhere, or Max is winning and Oscar's nowhere and Lando's already ahead of him. What team orders can be applied? I just don't think there's going to be a scenario where it's going to happen. Maybe that's famous last words. I just don't think it. Listen,
you don't think there might be.
I don't want to hear the team getting involved in nothing. Piss off. Just make sure the car's legal, bro.
But what? Even if it meant Max Verstappen getting in this conversation,
if we're in the dying embers, if we're on the last stint of AD and Oscar's ahead of Lando on the track, which is highly unlikely because it's AD, and we know what Lando Norris is.
You know what he can do, yeah.
If that's the case, and Verstappen is winning, and Lando needs 2 points extra, and Oscar's ahead of him, they will apply team orders. But guess what? Oscar's not going to listen to the team orders. So what's the point? All these hypothetical conversations about this. Oscar ain't listening to it anyway.
Oscar's not listening, yeah?
Why would you want your teammate to win the title ahead of you? Are you insane? He will do a Petrov.
Vitaly Petrov.
But on the same team.
He would rather have Max win the title than Lando.
I think so.
Oh, God.
I think it was the other way around. They'll do the same.
You think?
At the end of the day, you're still competitive. You don't want your teammate to win the title ahead of you.
Maybe I believe in them too much.
Obviously, when it's like when the constructor's on the line and you got to help the team out, yeah, they'll do it. But right now, this is their own personal accolades. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get involved, man. They're not. Even if they did get involved, they're not going to listen anyway. It's all stupid. These conversations, these hypotheticals. Oh, what people are so. Do you know what, bro? I've had this conversation, and I've only noticed it this year. Yeah, people love team orders, man. People love one-car driver teams. People love it because it just simplifies. It simplifies everything for you as a viewer. You're like, oh, that's this team versus this team. They can't understand They can't comprehend internal stuff and team orders and stuff like that. They want it.
Isn't that mad?
They want team orders, bro. They want everything. They want everybody to have a top driver and a mediocre driver in the other team. So then you could just say it's us against them. Or if they have an internal thing within the team, they want them to go cat and dog at it, especially if somebody else is not in the picture. When there's a third person in the picture.
Oh, you cut out now. It was hanging on.
It's there. Listen, you know the mic's not even moving. Yeah, but it's too complicated for normal sports fans to comprehend. That there's a careful balance amongst all other things. People love team orders. It simplifies it. It's like spoon feeding the sports to them. So they'd rather have team orders. And then if team orders is happening too much, they'll complain about it.
Oh yeah, because that's the era.
But then even then, they didn't care. When Sergio Perez was getting team orders in his head, nobody cared because people like it.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's very, very, very interesting. I'm intrigued.
People like it when it's simple. When it's like these two drivers are in a team. One is better than the other one. Therefore, one should be prioritized. People just want that at all times. If everybody could construct the team, they wouldn't put elite drivers next to each other. They wouldn't care. They don't want that. They want elite drivers and other teams going at each other because it simplifies everything. But I think nobody's going to get involved. They haven't got involved this whole time. They're not going to get involved now. And even if they try to apply team orders, the driver's not going to listen anyway.
Not going to listen.
We're in pressure time right now, right?
Yeah, we are. Oh,
win races.
Oh no, you're back.
For Oscar, all he can do is win races.
Yeah,
that's his only objective, to win races and hope something happens to Lando and Max. Same for Max Verstappen. And for Lando, it's a much simpler situation. Podium or just win Qatar and shut these people up and wrap it up. No AD showed up.
Yeah, that's what you can do, mate. Is literally just do that.
That's the best answer to any of his critics ever. Is to just shut it all down.
Shut down.
We're gonna see articles all week. We're gonna hear the podcasts. We're gonna hear everything. You're gonna hear all these Twitter threads and stuff like that. You're gonna hear all of this, about Max Verstappen coming back or Piastri having a redemption or anything like that. Lando just needs to put that all away and just say, "Let me just shut this down." Let's shut it down right now. I saw an article. I saw a tweet today. ESPN saying, "Oh, has Lando? He didn't get disqualified. He didn't do anything."
Getting disqualified from what? You just cut out before. What was that? Disqualified from what?
They said, "Oh, Lando has left the door now. Left the door open for Verstappen." Like, bro, he did not open that door, bro. He got disqualified.
To be fair, yeah.
Somebody else.
It's not on Lando. That's on the team.
Exactly. Lando's literally been doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Stella apologized.
Finishing P1 and P2.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's in his hands. Let's see if he can bring it down. If not, it's ESPN. Yeah, it's ESPN.
What did you say?
I have no idea. I've watched it.
You said ESPN.
I think I did.
I'm sure. Yeah. I thought that's why.
But it's ESPN at the end of the day. Yeah. But anyways, for Oscar, all he can do is win and then hope something else happens.
No, absolutely.
Look what I don't want to see is these men cannot crash, bro. These men cannot crash into each other. There will be. I'm telling you right now, guys. There will be no McLaren fan TV stream. If these two idiots crash into each other,
Oh,
there will be no
my
stream.
God. It will be.
We're ending the season early, guys.
Because, like, what if say they crash into each other, they both DNF, Max wins, he leads the
the dumbest scenario of all time, bro. One of the dumbest scenarios of all time, bro. And the thing is, yeah, we've been good in Qatar, but Max has won the last 2 Qatar Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yep. But what Red Bull have not been good at is long radius corners, which is what Qatar is.
That's true. No, that's true.
So do we see a scenario where he either qualifies badly or they don't get the setup window right and it's bad?
Yeah.
Because guess what they can't do? They can't do what they did in Brazil where they mess up the setup, finish in some mid-pack position in the sprint race, and they'll go park firmly again and start from the back, from the pit lane. Because that ain't working in Qatar. You got mandatory 2-stop.
Yeah. You got the mandatory, yeah.
So they might not even have the window to get the car set up to deal with those long radius corners.
Yeah, you can't run that
so
at least.
Unless they feel like, okay, let's just copy our setup from Brazil and see if it works.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a given they'll be quick anyway. I don't think it's a given we'll be quick. There might be a scenario where Mercedes is quick and we just scrape a podium or P4 or whatever.
Yeah.
But Max is nowhere. We have no idea what's going to happen.
I'll be real, yeah.
I know we'll be quick in AD. I already know we'll be quick in AD.
I don't know, man. I feel like Max is gonna win the Grand Prix next weekend, and that's just not what we need right now. Quick 63, big at yourself. Cynically, McLaren has had one or both drivers DNF in the last 2 sprint races. Is it Lando's turn to DNF the sprint race? We can't have this.
Did he DNF the last sprint race? Leave the man alone.
Like
I was looking at the comparisons between Max Piastri and Norris. Norris, just leave him alone. DSQ, DNF, multiple DNFs. Leave the guy alone, man. The fact that he's got multiple DNFs,
he's had a lot,
and a DSQ, and these guys 24-point lead.
Yeah,
is insane.
Yeah, true. Nom says from Zach's mouth, he said he would rather see Max win than have 2 orders. Okay, let's see if he's a man of his word. Piastri says, just realized McLaren will have to do 4 mandatory pit stops combined. I
would say I'd believe Zach, guys, because I think McLaren are very confident that they build fast cars now. So even if they have some upset and unrest with the drivers and the drivers want to leave and stuff like that, they're very, very confident they could just put another driver in the car. They don't care.
Yeah.
Piastri at the end of the season says, I'm upset, I want to leave, go. If Lando says, I'm upset, I want to leave, they'll go. They'll be happy to let them go. They don't care.
And then get
now McLaren are like, we build fast cars, drivers come to us, the line will be out the door.
Yeah.
So I'd believe his bluff.
You'd believe his bluff, yeah?
Yeah.
Jack, shout out to you, says evening gents, obviously disappointing, but if Lando just keeps his head down and does his thing like we know he can, I still have faith that he will bring this home. Mohammed says, are you still confident, guys, or are you worried?
I'm just frustrated.
Mahad, where are you on this?
I'm just frustrated. I just want it should have been wrapped up already, man. This
I'm not gonna lie.
If the disqualification did not happen, this would be a very different conversation.
It would be very different.
I would be very comfortable. I'll pretty much put my house on us winning the title. But if I'm putting my bets on right now, Lando's won the title. It's done. I think he'll do the job. It's clutch time, man.
If I'm doing a bet now, I
think Lando wins the Qatar Grand Prix. Quote it right now.
Okay, so here's where I'm at with it, yeah? I think Lando wins the championship, but I think Verstappen wins the next 3 races.
Next 2 races? The only 2 races?
Well,
the next 3 races, including the sprint.
Yeah. I think Max will win all 3, but Lando's close enough.
You think Lando's going to be doing stat pad and P2s?
Stat pads.
Then he wins the title by like 2 points or 3 points?
Yeah. I genuinely think that's what's going to happen. I genuinely think that's what's going to happen. Like, guys, I've got traumatic stuff from Max Verstappen in 2025. I don't think you don't understand. Like, we're living in the moment now, but we're going to look back at this season in years to come.
Man should have won Zandvoort because these men are bottling quality. I'm sick, man. No, not Zandvoort, Suzuka. I'm sick.
I was gonna say Japan. I was gonna say like let's go back to Japan.
And Suzuka, yeah.
Yeah, what's he doing winning it there?
I'm still upset about that race.
There are so many races where I'm like, well, hang on a minute, what? Pole? What? Race win? Nah, man. I've got guys. I'm traumatized.
The funniest scenario would be Verstappen losing by the amount of points he lost in Spain.
That's what we need.
Would be in head loss.
That's what we need.
Funniest scenario.
That's
but
what we
I don't want to wish. I just want it done, man.
You know,
listen. I'm treating Lando Norris like a hitman right now. Go do the job.
Yeah.
Go into Qatar. Don't speak to media. Don't speak to nothing. Just do your job.
Do the job.
Wrap it up. No fanfare. Nothing for Sky to sell. Nothing for Liberty Media to sell. No AD showdown. None of that. Put the fireworks up. It's done.
Yeah. Man. Oh, by the way, is this Mohammed? Mohammed, is this you from work? Shout me. Remember I told you, Mahad, I was like,
there's people watching us from all over.
From all over the globe, man, and even in the same workplace. Maybe it might be, I'm not too sure, because it's a different app now. So these are like, don't know what YouTube's on today. Uzair says, on a positive note, I'm really looking forward to 2026. I reckon the cars will look just like 2005. Do you think? I hope so. I hope they're small and petite.
I hope we're good. Say just come through the engine, we'll do the aero. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Lando is winning, Peter. I'll bet your house on it. Listen, I would like to say this, that Lando is going to win the championship, but Max Verstappen is going to win all 3 races. On a real.
Squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time, guys.
The thing is, like, if it's a case of Lando's right behind him, I don't think Lando's going to try to overtake him. He'll just deal with it. What's the point of the race? This guy was trying to crash into you, man.
What time's the race in Abu Dhabi? Just trying to have a look.
Usually it's like 4 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock.
It's 1 p.m, bro.
Oh, 1 p.m. Oh no, I'm thinking of Qatar. Qatar's quite late. Qatar's at like 4 p.m, 5 p.m.
Qatar's 4. So, and Stefan said it's the same time as the Chelsea Arsenal game. Listen, I'm watching Qatar, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Chelsea Arsenal can hold.
Is it not home?
No, it's at Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge.
Okay, cool.
That can hold, bro. That can hold. I need
Chelsea
my boys.
We're playing Chelsea on Tuesday.
Yeah, you are, isn't it? Yeah, to Barcelona. I can see the stewards doing devil's work extra hard this weekend just to run it to Abu Dhabi. Says Steph.
I need Norris to put the stewards in a pack.
Put them in a pack. Yeah.
Put it on pole. Lead after the first corner. 20-second lead.
Done.
Salam alaikum.
Done.
Put the fireworks on now.
Get the fireworks going, boy. McLaren fans.
Then I'm spinning blocks. I've got some tweets. I'm spinning blocks.
Yeah.
I'm spinning the blocks. I had to bookmark some things.
No, true. McLaren fan Serbia. Max has a new engine. No one else has. So a big chance for Max to win. Let Lando and Oscar be behind Max, and that's good for me. It's a good shot. It's a good point, actually. Yeah. Umar says, what did you guys think of Max on the formation lap, by the way? Slowing the pack and leaving more than 10 cars.
That's Max. What do you expect, man?
Saying that, though, what was Hamilton doing?
Do you know what I'm sick and tired of?
As well?
But you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick and tired of whenever Lando's on pole, why is Verstappen there, bro? Why are you not like P5? Piss off, man.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Oscar, please be on the front row, man.
That's the question, isn't it? Oscar, why are you not on the front row? Yeah. Lando should have 19 podiums now, 7 wins, 10 P2s, 2 P3s.
He's such a P2 merchant, man.
Look how many P2s there are, man. That's outrageous behavior.
2023.
Huh?
He was getting P2s in 2023. He loves a P2.
Yeah. He loves a P2, man. Z says Lando will treat this like AD 2024. He will be good. I hope you're right, Z, for sure. Shout out to Amon. I was happy with the podium in Vegas, but obviously the FIA favoring Verstappen. Norm says even with that, we did it to ourselves as well. DSQ and DNF in Zandvoort literally just made life more difficult. Yeah, man, we could have been gone clear. Would have been away from here. Hussein, what's up? Shout out to you. What's up, guys? Sorry I haven't been on here for a long while. Is Max winning 5 in a row? No.
Absolutely not.
No. He's not going to do 5 in a row. Not going to lie, when I saw the sparks flying out of the back of Oscar's car, I knew both McLarens were going to be scrutinized.
The thing is, I watched it retrospectively. And then if you guys watch that race retrospectively with all the radios, you just think this is so obvious, man.
This is just
no wonder why they haven't respected the car, man.
Yeah. All right, Sarah. We need good vibes and manifestations. Yeah,
Yes,
positive
100%.
manifestations for the next 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. I'm positive.
Well, let me.
I'm confident.
Thing is, I'll be honest. Yeah, confidence is the right word because I think we're going to win the championship. I do think one of our guys is going to win the championship. I'm still saying
this is the fail safe. Like, look, I need it to be obviously you need it to be Lando or Oscar. Don't care which one.
Okay, which one it is?
I need one of these guys need to deal with this Verstappen fella. Get him out of it. Get him out of the paint. We need to get him out of the paint. We
need to.
And we're positive vibes. We're just here. We're all good. Why has Norris got 16 poles on 16 different tracks? You okay?
He's not well.
Is he a normal person, bro?
He's not well, man. He's not well.
Guess what? A different track is Qatar.
Yes, that's why he's put it. Qatar next. One positive thing into Qatar is that our pit stops seem to be faster again. Yes, but like somebody said, we got four of them in Qatar, mate. Plus sprint weekend, plus sprint as well. The sprint race, they're gonna have one. Well, no, there won't be one.
Actually,
there.
No pit stops in the sprint.
None in the sprint. That's okay.
I'm very. If you're asking me, I'm very confident. I'm happy. I'm 24-point lead. If there was anybody, it's funny because if Lando was 24 points behind, I would say no chance. If it was Verstappen with a 24-point lead on both our drivers, I'll say no chance.
No chance, yeah.
I'm very confident that one of our drivers
will get it over the line.
Yeah, because he's better being chased than being the chaser. I think he could deal with being a front row.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. This is what we're manifesting here. Qatar sprint 1-2 for the McLaren boys. Max DNF. Qatar main race,
me, bro.
1-2 Max DNF, bro. Huh?
George, you got a favor for me, Georgie boy. Slap a DNF on Max's head top.
Remember
that? Actually, I'm not that guy.
Are you not that guy? Not for the win.
I don't like because I think it's karma. I can't be telling people to do.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
I think it's karma.
I'll Mourinho this thing all the way, man. I don't mind, bro. I don't mind that at all. Listen, man. Yeah. Listen. 1-2 McLarens. Yeah. That's the prediction. DNF Max Verstappen. You know what I mean? Or somebody has to just pull up that engine and say, what's going on there? What's Red Bull cooking over there? Umar says, does it count if Lando Norris got a sprint pole?
Sprint roll. No, because it doesn't count to GP poles. If I check his stats right now, that's not going to be there.
So the 16 is GP poles, is it? Yeah?
Yeah, it's GP poles, yeah.
We don't need someone to DNF. P5 for me, for Max is totally fine.
I just need them to have a hungry performance.
A stinker. An absolute stinker.
No setup.
Mate, Steph says...
Yes, I'm all right. And listen, we've had a lot come back, man.
Yeah?
We've had a bloody DSQ.
Yeah, for real.
We've had too much bad karma already.
Please, we'll come back later. Zed says, I actually want Lando to win by less than 10 points to make Max think about Spain. Yeah, listen, we want to win. Who's there? We ain't won a driver's championship since 2008.
It could be 1 point, it could be 27. I don't care.
I don't care. We don't care. Let's do these predictions. I mean, these ratings. Did I forget? How? Pit crew? Solid. I know there was one slowish pit stop. I think it was for Piastri. It wasn't the greatest. I don't know if you've got the stats on the pit stops.
Oh, let me get this pit stops. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
He has poles. He actually has 15 different tracks. Okay, so he's got 16 poles, 2 in Brazil.
I'm checking that. Hold on. Drivers, pole positions.
Get us your ratings in the meantime. Let us know what you guys think of the pit crew, the strategists.
16. 10% of all the Grand Prix he's ever been in, he's had a pole.
10%. Wow.
Yeah. Oh no, it's only Grand Prix poles. So yeah, Brazil. So he's got 16 poles. Russia, Spain, Hungary, Netherlands, Italy, Singapore, USA, Austin, Sao Paulo, Abu Dhabi, Australia, Monaco, Austria, Belgium, Mexico City, Sao Paulo. Yeah. Oh no, he has had to. They counted 2. Oh yeah, because he got pole last year. Yeah, so he's done it in Sao Paulo twice.
Yeah,
he's done it in Sao Paulo twice because he did 2024 as well. That was a good lap.
He did 2024. All right, pit crew out of 10.
So fastest pit stops. We had the third fastest pit stop, Norris, 2.33.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And then we had Piastri 2.56, which was the 9th. So we had 2 in the top 10.
Okay.
So considering the issues we've had, I'm giving them an 8. That's good. Two pit stops in the top 10, 1 in the top 3.
Excellent stuff. You saying
Snowden 1.99.
Rapid. They were trying to get him out of there quick. Hussein says
gave him the wrong
8.5.
time pressures, man. He's had a horrible weekend.
He's had a bad weekend, man. Hussein says 8.5. Rosa says 8. Nom says 8. Dre says 8 as well. Pit Crew 8. 8 says Adam. I abstain from any ratings. Why? It's that kind of weekend. Pit Crew 8.5. Pit Crew McLaren fan Serbia. What's your latest one? As we find out what they've put down. In the meanwhile, let's talk about the strategists. Where do we go from here?
I think
Where do we go from here?
I can't really judge it because the strategist part of the decision of the rider. And the strategist part of the decision to manage the situation within the race.
Definitely.
Because no matter if you told him to slow it down earlier, or you told him don't overtake Russell, or you told Piastri chill out and just go slowly, does that make the plank wear less? Or do you tell them to sit in DRS and just don't overtake the person and sit there? Does that make the plank wear less? I don't know. I can't give you.
I'm putting the strategists among the car setup. I think they're part of that. I don't think they get given a car.
The technical team, the engineers will say, okay, this is what we need on the front wing. This is what we need for the floor. This is the ride height.
I don't.
We include strategy on.
I am.
If they are part of that, is 0.
Yeah, I'm including them in that because I don't think the team design a car, throw it to the strategist here, do your strategy. The strategy and the car designers, as well as the the makeup of the car setup, they are going hand in hand.
They're communicating with people back at McLaren.
They're going hand in hand,
and then they say, okay, this is what we need to do with ride height. Are
100%.
they part of that, or are they just coaching the driver and giving him the strategy? That's two different things, man.
I think they're lapped into one.
Who's examining the data? Who's checking the ride height data? They were talking about porpoising at FP1.
Yeah, and whose fault's that though?
The person that set the ride height.
But you don't think that's part of the strategy?
I don't know. Do we move forward now and say we're including that from now on? Car setup. From now on, in our future ratings, we'll have to include car setup.
Why? Okay, so talk to me. Have we criticized the car setup before, not including the strategist as part of it? And if so, what's the new rating for that then? What are we going to call that?
I'm not adding this new technical setup as another. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
We're doing that. We're doing that.
Exactly.
We can't mess up a 4-year tradition.
Yeah.
Adding something that we don't need to add. It's really about, do we add this technical stuff, the setup stuff?
Here's what I'll do.
Setup.
Let's do this, right? Let's do this. I want to know who is part of that team that sets up the car.
We're not going to find that information. Someone email me from McLaren.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've got McLaren's website open, right? I'm seeing a couple of dons. So after the 2 drivers, it says leadership. So Zach Brown, Andrea Stella, Laura Bowden, Daniel Gallo, Louise McCohen, Matt Dennington, Nick Martin, Alessandro Bravi, Chloe Todd. Now, Alexandro Bravo looks like he's chief of business affairs. I'll allow him because he looked official.
He used to be team principal of Stake.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Lawrence is chief financial officer, so we'll leave her out.
We're not blaming the CFOs and the man there.
Well, I'm just going for the people. I'm going for the people. I want to know who's who. Because shout out to, by the way, Louise McCohen is the marketing director. Phenomenal.
The main question is I don't think I'm saying no, because strategy deals with how the drivers are driving, obviously driver coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, who's the head of strategy? Randy. Randy does appealing penalties and them things there. And speaks to the FIA.
Okay.
Does it include the technical part? Because who was in the room with Stella? Who was in the room with Stella regarding the DSQ? That's not strategy team. Randy wasn't in that room. It was the next guy.
Who's that next guy? Because what I want to know is,
but that's the strategy team.
If their line of work is,
I mean, look, guy? I don't know.
So what? So Pete Prod.
We hire 1,000 people, bro. It could be a decision from a guy in MTC. We don't know. So I'm not clued the strategy. If it's strategy, strategy's 8. We did a very good job in qualifying, making sure we were out quick.
Okay, let me bring someone to your attention.
We weren't stuck behind cars.
Let's bring someone to your attention. Mark Temple, technical director for performance.
Mark Temple he used to be Lewis Hamilton's engineer. He used to be Will Joseph for Lewis Hamilton.
Of course he was Temple. Yeah, of course Temple. Oh my God.
Okay. We're blaming him?
No, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
He's looking at telemetry.
All I want to know is what's the name of this department that deals with this? That's what I want to know. That's it. It's crazy. I mean, look, this is why Z's not even doing it.
Should we just? I'm saying 8 just for strategy. I'm not including the technical decision.
You're saying said 8. Well, because when we talked about strategy in previous weeks, in previous years, we've talked about.
We didn't talk about right. We didn't talk about setup.
We didn't talk about car setup. Well, are you sure? Because sometimes tires, wing,
deciding this tire.
Like this, yeah, tires and wing.
No, if we came with the wrong wing before, like how we used to go to Spa with the wrong wing every single time, I didn't say strategy.
I don't know. I'm sure Stella got the heat for that. I'm sure Stella got the heat.
That's Stella in that, man. I don't know. Okay, let's give Stella a 0 then. Because ultimately he's responsible for the DSQ. So for this week, Stella gets a 0. That's a separate.
Guys in the chat, let us know. Strategy 0. They should have integrated measures to be safe. Okay. Does strategy include ride height? That's the debate. -5 says Adam. Strategist 0. They should have just told both drivers to drive slow, finishing P8, P9.
I think there was bad communication within the race of the strategy. So I'm giving them a 6 because I feel like they could have been on something better to mitigate. What do you mean? Go get Max. Do you know what's so funny? The radio they set Lando up. Will said go get Max on the radio. Lando replied, "We're saying we're slow. What are you talking about?" But they're only broadcast, "Let's go get Max."
Yeah.
Make it look like we're gonna go get him. Lando was like, "Can we calm down, please?"
So
that's his response. Can we chill out?
Lando went back and said, "Well, why are we doing that?
We're slow. What are you talking about?"
Oh dear.
But they didn't broadcast that bit.
Oh dear.
How is your we got plank weight issues? Tell him do more. I know they're trying to speak in code, but come on.
Yeah, for real. Strategy, if we include ride height, then 0. Running the car low was a race pace, but the track isn't great. It looks very bumpy, and do you know what, Hussein?
We would have got away with it if it was a traditional track, man.
Hussein's
would have come back with 9.1, man.
Hussein's probably has opened my eyes there. I've totally forgotten that. I've forgotten the fact that if this had been,
I've driven on the Las Vegas strip. It is bumpy.
What was you on a lowrider? What was you doing? What were you driving in Vegas, man? I was driving in Vegas, mate. You got to walk them blocks, boy. You got to walk them blocks. Strategy has likely a part to play where you Lyco and stuff. Lyco?
Yeah. They were Lyco, lift and coast to it.
Oh, lift and coast. Lyco, I like that. I don't think they were doing the race. Right.
For the purpose of continuity, we're not including them.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys. We're not including them in this. So I guess the communication was still sussed, right? Ride height is technical peeps back at the working. They see the data from practice.
That's what I'm saying. Them man
set up his strategy and pit crew. Then okay, fine. Yep, fine. Do more's ridiculous. Yes. Next, Will Joseph. I mean, yeah, there's a lot to be said there. There will be 20 or more people involved in this decision. Also, some in the MTC who crunched the data. Okay, fine. We're getting too technical. Fine. So the strategist, I think the communication, just do more. That deserves a 6. Yeah.
All right, I'm saying 6. I agree. Let's do 6.
6. We'll move on. We've been on here too long. Norris out of 10.
Norris.
Yeah, Norris.
Well, the race start wasn't good.
By the way, Norris thought he was going to get away with this. Norris, Lando.
Race start was generally funny.
I mean, when I see man start, he just looked to sandwich Verstappen.
Oh shit! Whoa. Max got off the line quicker than me.
What's going on here? And then he goes deep. Get out of here. Where we need
Max was like, I would have done the same. Yeah, damn right, you would have done the same. Max wasn't even offended by it. He was like, I would have done the same.
Mate, Max
now you got to be worried because if you and Max start on the front row again and Max is in P1, he's putting you in the wall, man.
Max is ready to put someone in the wall.
He's taking you off the track, man.
He's ready. He's ready. He's ready, man. He's ready. Norris, 8 out of 10. Didn't matter if he lost P1, P2 was fine, and the quality.
I think we shouldn't rate the drivers because none of it mattered.
You know what, guys? Okay.
For the first time in history,
I think that's.
I know. Look, Lando made a mistake with the start. Oscar made some mistakes locking up when Oscar overtook him and stuff like that. He didn't look comfortable. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you've got disqualified. So
fine. Both drivers DQ doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Qatar.
His pole was very good though.
His pole was phenomenal. It was really, really good. Qatar predictions. Where's Oscar finishing? Where's Lando finishing? Mahad.
What? Where's for Qatar?
Yeah, Qatar.
I think Lando wins. I think
Oscar
second. I think it's P1, P2.
P1, P2.
Lando first. Oscar.
What about in the sprint?
It wouldn't matter if each way. Sprint. I don't know. To be honest, maybe Oscar win.
Oscar. Nom is saying we can't take away these ratings from them.
All right, Oscar 6, Lando 7. Lando, that 7, I can't give him the race start. The pole got negated by the race start.
Yeah,
so yeah. Do you think it would have been different? Do you think he would have not got disqualified? If he was
By the way, another thing we didn't mention about the strategist, that fuel consumption.
It wasn't even real, man. It's fake, man. Red herring, man. That's not real, bro. What fuel? You think we're dumb? We weren't dumb enough about the ride hat. We're not dumb enough not to have enough fuel. When has McLaren ever done that? We're doing it.
Just drinking. You think Lando's winning the championship this weekend? No, he won't win it this weekend.
I think it
goes to the final day.
This has been a season of shooting down narratives.
Okay.
Another one. F1 journalists are pissed off.
Z says Norris win, Piastri 4th.
And then we need a 1-2, man. That's the only adequate response to what happened this week.
Drea says we won't do predictions. I know what I want, but I won't talk about it anymore. No jinxing anymore. Fair play. I think Lando will
no jinxing. I have no predictions. That's it. Don't even do a prediction.
God, what has it become, guys? We were cruising. We were leaving. Guys, make sure you smash the like before you leave the stream. Yeah, big up to all of you lot locking in. Thank you for the positivity, for sharing your heart, pouring your heart out to us guys as well. And yeah, man, we have to go again. We go again. It's a sprint weekend. It comes thick and fast. So yeah,
we have to do that. We have to do a GTA. Oh shit, here we go again.
Adam says take one session at a time. Lando, Oscar, 1-2, lock it in. Let's lock that in, man. Let's lock that in. Until next time, we'll be back next Tuesday. At 7 o'clock UK time. We'll see you then. Peace, y'all.